Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Suchitra. On the occasion of 8th of March 2021 on Women's Day, I gave a speech to a group of women. I'm going to repeat it here for you today. On this day, I'm going to talk to you about a woman who will inspire you, who should inspire you. And this woman is not a prominent politician. She is not a scientist who has won Nobel Prizes. She is not an actress. She is not a sports star. She is not the head of some multinational corporation. She is not someone you don't know. She is not someone you have seen only online or on television. She is someone you know very well. And that woman is you. You should be your own inspiration. You will be your own inspiration. She will inspire you if you let her be. And I came to this realization only when I turned 40 years old. So any of you in the audience younger or those who have not thought about it, please do. Your own inspiration can be your past self, your present self, or your future self. But you can and should and will be your own inspiration. On this day, I would like you to do 4 things. The first is that think about the answer to the question, what is your dream? What are your dreams? What are you passionate about? What gives you fulfillment? What makes you really happy when you do it? Think about this, and then the second thing I would like you to do is do something called a focus wheel or a wish list or a list of things you would like to do. You draw 2 circles, one inside like this and a bigger one, and in the middle one you write, I love my life. I've heard about this focus wheel in various seminars and articles and books I've read. One of them was by Dr. Pritika Chari. You could have a look at her website if you want to. But I've heard about this elsewhere as well. In this focus wheel, inside you write, I love my life. And you divide the space in between the 2 circles into various sections. I've done mine with 12, but you can do 8, 4, whatever you want to. And in that space, you write sentences that begin with I love something. You write something that is positive on a strength and you build up on it. We women tend to focus on negatives. As a child, I was a very confident person, and then I grew up and the world broke me. It shattered me into a million pieces. I have been able to put myself back together mainly because of my family, friends, my therapist, and the most important person, me. I let all of them help me. I wanted to become better. So I have been able to put myself back together. So do not focus on the negatives. Focus only on the positives and strengths. I'm going to read a couple of sentences I have written, not all of them, but a few, so that you have an idea of what I'm talking about. One sentence that I have written is, I love teaching lay people about medical issues and would be very happy if my YouTube channel becomes famous in a good way. I love teaching kids and would be very happy if the 10th standard girls I teach now get above 90 or 95% in math in their board exams. I'm not going to read the rest for you because my kids might kill me if I do. So I will not. But you can write your own, and it doesn't have to be too many. And the third thing I would like you to do is keep this piece, I forgot to tell that. Write this on a piece of paper and using a pen in your own handwriting. Do not note it down in your mobile on a color note app, or do not type it up in a Word document. It has to be physical paper and pen that you use. Keep it in a place that you will see every day. I keep it on a desk with my books and notebooks. And sometimes the notebook covers it and I may not be able to see it. But most days I do happen to glance at it. So keep it in a place that you will see every day. And the fourth thing I would like you to do is do a little bit of your effort. Put in a little bit of your effort towards achieving something in that circle that you've written, something in that list that you've written. And the effort can be a tiny bit towards only one of the sentences that you've written. But if you do it regularly, it makes a difference. For that, I would like to tell a story about one of my favorite authors, Isaac Asimov. He has written loads and loads of books. He was an American, but he was born in Russia, and he is a big name in science fiction. And he was asked once, how come you don't have a secretary? Because you get lots of letters and from your publishers, from your fans, loads of questions to answer. How do you manage without a secretary? And for that, he answered with a story. So this is a story within a story. He said, in Greek mythology, there was a young man who could lift up a fully grown bull. So people asked him, how are you able to achieve this feat? It's such a big, fully grown bull, and you're able to lift it above your shoulders. To that, the young man replied, I did not suddenly one day come and try and pick this bull up. This bull was born in my house. It was a tiny calf, and I used to pick it up. And I've been doing it every single day. So as the calf grew into a bull, my strength grew with it. Quoting this story, Isaac Asimov said, I did not write loads of books in one day. I started off with only a few, and I was able to manage my correspondence. As my workload grew, I knew what to do, and I was able to manage. This fact or principle can be applied to anything in life. If you do a tiny bit every day, it will count towards the end. So I would like you to try that. So be your own inspiration. Thank you.